Witnesses said the strikes that hit aid workers came from the air and happened just a week after a U.S.-Russia brokered ceasefire was implemented, though it had begun to unravel. The attack that killed 20 people Monday near Aleppo forced the UN to suspend all humanitarian operations in Syria.
As an immediate security measure, other convoy movements in Syria have been suspended for the time being, pending further assessment of the security situation. However, we remain committed to stay and deliver to everybody in need.
The northern city of Aleppo is split between Syrian and opposition forces. The Syrian government's strategy is to besiege eastern Aleppo and starve out the 200,000 people that are estimated to be trapped there. It is a strategy that has worked in other parts of Syria, leading to the surrender of territory. Charles Lister is with the Middle East Institute in Washington.
In Syria. In a sense, it's a siege and destroy strategy, a starve and subjugate strategy, whereby opposition forces and civilian populations that live amongst them are forced into an eventual surrender.
The city has been under siege for months, and there's reportedly little food in the eastern part, where conditions are described as dire. Government warplanes have bombed aid convoys, which is a war crime in other parts of Syria without any repercussions. Charles Lister says the bombings have become an integral part of the strategy of the regime of Bashar al-Assad.
There's no doubt that armed groups within the opposition are inherently reliant on civil society support. But when civil society finds itself starving for such a significant period of time, whilst also being bombarded every hour of the day, there comes a point where populations start to feel like this conflict isn't worth supporting anymore.
Lister says the steady degradation of the ceasefire proves Moscow has little sway over the Assad regime, and the chances of food aid getting through anytime soon are slim. Swicord, VOA News, Washington.